All right, we are leaving Outback RV Park here in Mancos, Colorado. We are heading up to do some boondocking for the first time ever. We've never boondocked before. So this is going to be fun, interesting. I don't think it's... no, it'll be perfectly fine. So kind of exciting. This is, once again, first time we've ever done this. We've tent camped and all that before. But this is kind of a new ball game, being that this is our home and we want to make sure that nothing goes wrong whenever we're out there in the wilderness. So we're going up to San Juan National Forest, up into a boondocking spot we've actually already scoped out. Since it's so close, it's only a half hour from here, so gonna be fun.
New adventure.
Yep. So we'll see you up there. What do you think? Ready to go boondocking? Oh yeah. She's ready. Here's Ann transporting her 30-year-old pine tree.
29-year-old.
29, okay.
It's gonna be a rough ride up to the new site. I couldn't leave him back here by himself. He's already not looking.
He's grown so much over the years.
Believe it or not, he has.
Yeah? How tall was he whenever you first got him?
He's this little guy, he's about like that.
Yeah.
That really hasn't changed. He's about the size of that pencil.
29-year-old 2-foot pine tree. And here we go. It's all uphill from here. All right, we are here in our new camping spot. We're all set up. It's beautiful here. As you can see, got this gorgeous view back behind us. There's a cliff face right there. Gorgeous weather. It's probably only 75 degrees maybe, and sunny, and just a few clouds, scattered clouds. It's just gorgeous. So yeah, this is our new spot. What do you think, Ann?
Great.
It's great, yeah. So, Ann, why don't you tell them what just occurred?
Well, we sit outside and up rolls an old farmer and probably his grandson on four-wheelers, and he proceeds to tell us that he just released his cows. We can hear them mooing over here on the other side of the tree line, and that they'll be up around here grazing. So we're going to be surrounded by cows.
Grazing they're going to be up here for 10 days, right?
10 days?
Yeah.
He said they'll be in this area for 10 days.
So he asked us not to let Selena get them, So it's the perfect spot, except for there's going to be cows here. So what are you going to do? We first finally get out boondocking to this gorgeous, gorgeous place. And now we get to hang out with cows. We're gonna throw the drone up in the air and let you see
where the cows
the surrounding area. Yep, we can chase the cows with the drone. Maybe I don't know. We'll have some fun with it. we have cows. Not sure how many cows we have. Might have fresh milk in the morning. Selena, as you can hear in the background, was having a fit. She was not happy about the cows hanging out here. What is that? What's that noise? What's that noise, huh?
This one's just
The cows are unfazed by your antics.
they're organizing a stampede is what they're doing. Picture, sorry.
All right, well, it appears we have more training to do here. Easy, easy, easy. Good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl.
Back to the cow.
Now what? Sit. Good girl.
I wonder what they'll do overnight. Just hang out.
Probably. You know, I never thought we'd be living in a cow pasture. Did you? Did you ever think you'd be living in the middle of a cow pasture?
No.
It's an interesting life, isn't it?
It is. I just didn't know I'd go to the National Forest and be surrounded by cows. It never crossed my mind.
Gotta love it.
Uh-oh.
All right, we're pretty bummed out. We are heading back after only one day and night here boondocking. We're gonna head back to the RV park, and that is because our generator is not charging our battery correctly. We bought a lithium battery, and the original converter that came with the RV doesn't charge that battery to not only the full capability, only charges it maybe 80%, but it also charges it very slowly. When we originally bought the battery, we talked to the battery company, Battleborn. They said the original converter would work to charge the battery. However, it wouldn't charge it to the full capacity. But we didn't realize that it was going to charge this slowly. We can't even get it to maybe 30-40% after running the generator for 2 hours. So we've got a big storm coming in that's going to hit, and the temperatures are going to drop down into the 20s. We're going to need to run the furnace, which uses a ton of amperage, and in order to do that, we'd have to run the generator overnight, and we also don't have a storm tent for the generator. I ordered one, and the tent that came in didn't have the adapter parts for the inverter generator. It's made for a full frame generator, so nothing seems to be going the way we want it to. So we're going to head back to the RV park, and we got the stuff on order, so we're going to stick it out there for another week.
I'm staying here with the cows.
Are you? You going to stay here with the cows? All right, we're getting ready to leave here. Like I said, we don't want to leave. This was great for the 24 hours that we were here, but with the inclement weather coming, we got to go. left the San Juan National Forest. That is a battery issue, but you can see this is one serious storm front. Hey guys, so we're back here at San Juan National Forest, and unfortunately we're gonna have to leave again. We apparently have a forest fire in the area. You can see the smoke out in the distance there. We're all set up here. We've actually been here since Friday. It's now Monday. She smelled smoke this morning whenever we woke up, and you know, we just thought maybe it was somebody having a campfire nearby, but that's not the case. So we checked the news, and it definitely is a forest fire pretty close by. Like I said, you can see all the smoke in the distance. So we're gonna pack up and move, not gonna take any chances, and we're gonna go to Pagosa Springs is the next stop. So on the road again. Hey guys, how you doing? We are here at the Hideaway RV Park in Pagosa Springs, Colorado, and this is after our exodus is what I like to call it now, from the San Juan National Forest due to the wildfire that had occurred. And it was a pretty big wildfire. How many acres was it in?
Well, it's still burning right now. It's at 3,000 acres. Started by lightning from the storms.
They had to evacuate people and everything, right?
Yeah, they're evacuating people because of the fire itself, obviously, but also because of the heavy amount of smoke. It was probably 20 minutes from us as the crow flies.
Everything was going well, and we're so happy. We were nice and secluded back there, and you know, but we decided at the last minute, we were actually getting ready to go out on a hike. We started driving away from the campsite, turned around because Ann said, this isn't right, we need to get out of here. So fortunately we did. Whenever we were driving down the highway, we actually saw the fire. It was a pretty big fire and pretty intense, and they closed the highway, right?
Yeah, I think we left probably around 10 o'clock that morning, maybe 11 o'clock, but at 3:30 I read online that they had closed the highway down, both north and southbound lanes, because they were trying to keep the fire from jumping the highway, which they did do that. They made sure that it didn't jump. And then they opened the highway back up last night, I believe.
A situation like that, there's one way in and one way out of that national forest where we were camping, and we didn't want to take the risk. If that fire jumped the road and came up the hill towards us, it was pretty close. So
even just the heavy amount of smoke would have been coming into the area.
Yep. So we got out of there. So we're now once again in Pagosa Springs. We're gonna stay here for only a couple nights before we head out further east towards Colorado Springs is where we're gonna go. We're gonna stay one night. We have a new strategy, because I'll show you some video here too. I had a perfect plan going. I thought was perfect. Doing everything that I thought was right, looking at Google Maps, checking the MVUM maps for the forest to see where we're allowed to camp, and then I'd go to Google Maps, check that, check the satellite view, see, you know, where other people were camping. Thought I had it all planned out, and we went to go to the road, the National Forest Road, where we were going to camp at, and it turned out to be a 16-foot wide road, I would say approximately. There was logging on that road, so we decided not to do it, because if we would take our trailer up there, our trailer is 8 foot wide exactly. If we met a logging truck coming down there, there were parts on the road where they had pull-offs because the road's so narrow that there's no way that two vehicles could pass. So we're like, nah, can't do that. And just didn't want to take the risk with our trailer. So that, once again, this trailer here is now our home. So we don't want to jeopardize it in any way. We checked out some other spots that I'll show some video of where we drove back. We had an idea of we might be able to camp there, and the roads were so rough with potholes that our truck was just bouncing all over the place. And to take our trailer back there, it would most likely be detrimental to the trailer. So what we found is boondocking itself is not really that difficult, but finding the boondocking spots can be terribly difficult, it seems, at least for us. I don't know, so maybe we're not just that well versed at it yet, but so our new strategy is to find an RV park close to the area where we want to boondock, have the spots scoped out ahead of time where we want to boondock, and then so we'll stay overnight at the RV park. We'll head out to the spots, check out the roads back into the areas, and that way we'll know exactly what we're getting into before we actually take the trailer back and boondock. Another advantage to that is going to be at the RV park, we're going to be able to fill up with water, recharge our batteries, do laundry, etc. And I think that'll maybe make a nice difference in the whole strategy. So what do you think?
I agree.
Yeah? So we'll see how that works. We'll let you know. I did a video that I'll put a link to up here, and I replaced the converter charger in the RV because the original converter charger was not charging our new lithium battery the way it should have been charged. It was like going from like 1.5 amps to maybe 2.5 amps, and that's it. So this new converter charger that I installed charges at 25, 26 amps. So as you can imagine, it's a huge difference. It'll charge the battery probably within an hour to 2 hours. So it depends on obviously how far it's depleted, but it'll charge it within an hour to 2 hours, and we're good to go. So this new converter charger, once again, working perfectly. Click on that link and check that out for yourself. Hopefully that'll help you out if you're looking to install a lithium battery in your RV. So yeah, everything else was going very well with boondocking for us. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna bring you guys along with us like we always do, and hope you enjoy traveling with us and seeing all these different places and learning from our mistakes as well as we go along. So it's a fun journey. Sometimes can be frustrating at times, and you know, it's like anything else. You have to take some punches as you go along and eventually learn how to do it. But you know, sometimes that's the best way to learn, the hard way, right? So we'll take you along with us. We'll show you the San Luis RV Park when we get up there, and we'll also show you the BLM boondocking site. Hopefully when we scope it out, it'll be as good as what we're reading about online, and we'll get up there and show you that as well. Hang out and have a good time. So see you on the next one.